Take it away.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our presentation, Leveraging AI for LCSH Identification, Book Summarization, and Image Organization. My name is Tamika Jackson, and I'm here with Jen Jones, and we're both from Clemson University Libraries. All right. So in our presentation, we will be exploring how our team at Clemson University Libraries, the Metadata Services team, has leveraged the two tools, Microsoft Copilot and ChatGPT, to create summary statements and mark and generate Library of Congress subject headings for books and moving images. Right. So the objectives for our presentation are to explore the advantages and disadvantages of using AI cataloging, AI for cataloging. We will be reviewing the case studies we created in implementing these two AI tools. And also we will provide a comparative analysis of both of the tools, Microsoft Copilot and ChatGPT. And we're going to discuss the overall differences between the two. Right. So going into AI for cataloging overall, it can be significant enhancement to library cataloging workflows by extracting online bibliographic records and other cataloging data sets. For example, the Library of Congress has provided a vast repository of resources, including 12 million MARC records and 10 million authority records online. Through these records, the AI tools can streamline cataloging tasks and extract information from these records. Also, it can enrich metadata and create MARC summary records, but it is good to keep in mind that AI is not perfect and that it requires human oversight due to the inconsistencies in cataloging standards and potential biases in subject headings and control vocabulary. Now I will hand it over to Joan.
Okay, this is my case study I started. It's actually it's a book called Song of Winds and Waves by Cecil Kim. It was actually translated from Korean to English by Joy Cowley. It also has two different publishers, one's in Korea and one's in the USA. I wanted to use this because it has some strange nuances for a book. So first I asked Copilot to write a summary. I asked it to summarize the whole book, Cecil Kim Song of Wind, gave it all the information I had of the book, and asked it to make a summary. First, it made me a summary that's a little bit more persuasive. It was more like an ad. So I asked it to not be persuasive and to be more focused on the story. And you can see this. This is the summary at the bottom that I actually came up with that worked the best. Okay. Once I'd figured out which summary I wanted to do, I ask it specifically to pick out keywords from the summary. So those in the top left corner. And then I took it further and asked it to actually match these keywords with Library of Congress subject headings, which it did. The thing to remember with this is sometimes it'll pull up old or not current subject headings. So you need to double check these, but it was a very helpful start. Okay, this is when I asked it to, I actually wanted to see if it can do a whole record, which it cannot. It has too many different problems. It's combining two different types of coding. I asked it first to do the MARC version, which it did. It left out quite a few things. It mixes AARC-R2 and RDA and lacks any mention of being translated. It can't figure out the publisher, and it doesn't understand how big the book or the pictures or the pages are. I then asked the Copilot to just do RDA standards. It did change field 260 to 264, but was misleading by having added 250 for first edition. This book is not a first edition. I was happy to see that it filled out 300 critical fields. Again, it does not mention any special treatment in the 500 field. Nothing mentions about it being translated. It couldn't create a complete record, and it completely lacked cataloging understanding. Now, Tamika will look at this was ChatGPT.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to look at that. Okay. Go. Okay. All right. So I use Chat GPT to make a record for a DVD. It's a 1964 DVD called Nothing But a Man. First, I asked it to provide a summary of the film, which you can see here in this example. The use of Chat GPT can help catalogers provide a thorough summary in the 520 fields. Next, I asked it to extract keywords from that summary, which you can see in the example, racism, African American, civil rights. And lastly, I asked it to create a marked record. As you can see, for the most part, it did fairly well. I focused on 245, 520, and 650 fields in this example to show you how everything comes together. However, in the 245 field, it used AACR2 cataloging rule incorporating subfield H and video recording, which is not used in RDA. Certain nuances such as standards and best practices for cataloging moving images are areas where Chat GPT may not fully align. But depending on your institution, AACR2 may be just fine. I also asked it to incorporate RDA, which it did, but it mixed it with AACR2. Eventually, after prompting it further, it did use only RDA, but also gave suggested updates to standards that I could use in the record. Overall, I felt like I was teaching AI how to catalog. And additionally, it left out genre form headings, and 300 fields were missing.
Okay. Copilot is designed to integrate with Microsoft 365 apps like Word, Excel, and Outlook. It offers tools that streamline tasks such as writing emails, generating reports, and analyzing data. However, it does not enhance the cataloging capabilities. In library science, the correlation between skilled catalogers and Copilot, it can be enhanced. Cataloging is efficient and information is accessible, but while Copilot cannot independently manage entire records, it is a valuable support tool for catalogers as it generates drafts, outlining records, and identifies Library of Congress subject headings. As the SNET Cloud technology continues to grow, libraries should take advantage and take advantage of it and to maintain the high quality work that we all like to facilitate in library science.
In the Chat GPT pros and cons, the pros, it has access to the Library of Congress sites. Information is refined. It can be an effective training tool. Cons, outdated standards, AACR2, not a complete mark record. And also there's limit on responses with the free plan subscription, and there are cost fees.
We have broken down the two platforms into specific categories. Copilot stands out in its continuous learning capacity. It gathers information dynamically from Microsoft 365 applications. This feature allows it to evolve and improve as you go along. And however, there's a potential drawback. While Copilot seamlessly integrates with Microsoft products, which could be an advantage, it also can be a disadvantage because this is only for people that are using Microsoft. It's a difficulty with other platforms.
And Chat GPT is mostly for like conversational. It can generate creative content, ask questions, and is typically used independently through various platforms like websites and apps.
Okay, in conclusion, while AI is not yet fully capable of independently managing an entire record, it is an invaluable supportive tool for catalogers. A skilled cataloger is essential for maintaining the standards and addressing complex records that require extra attention. The cataloging process can be significantly improved by utilizing AI's ability to create drafts, outlines, records, identify Library of Congress subject headings. So thank you. Are there any questions?
Thank you. Currently, there are no questions in the Q&A, but if anyone has any questions, please post them because the presenters will stick around to monitor the Q&A. Thank you. We appreciate it.